Imagine you're building the world's most powerful AI, but the lights keep flickering because your batteries only last 4 hours. Welcome to the $200 billion long-duration nightmare. Today, we're looking at the two biggest gladiators in this arena, EOS Energy and ESS Tech. This isn't just a tech review, it's a high-stakes survival race. One is sprinting toward a gold mine, the other is staring into a financial abyss. Let's get into the numbers. Look, ChatGPT is great, but it's a power-hungry beast. Data centers are basically the new industrial factories of the 21st century, and their appetite for electricity is growing by 160%. Lithium batteries are like your phone, great for a quick charge, but they die after 4 hours. AI needs a base load that lasts 12 hours. That's a massive gap, and filling it is a $200 billion opportunity. In the consulting world, we say revenue is vanity, cash is sanity. And right now, one of these companies is losing its mind. ESS Tech is down to their last $22 million. To put that in perspective, that's barely enough to keep a major factory running for a few months. Meanwhile, EOS is sitting on a massive $568 million war chest. While ESS is checking the couch cushions for spare change, EOS just secured a huge government loan. The race isn't about who has the best lab. It's about who can pay the rent. Now, let's talk about the secret sauce. EOS uses zinc, basically the stuff in your vitamins. It's cheap, non-flammable, and works even when it's freezing or boiling outside. ESS uses all-iron chemistry, which is basically liquid rust. It's incredibly safe. You could practically eat it, but it's complex. It's a battle of solid-state simplicity versus flow battery endurance. Both promise 20 years of life, but only one is easy to mass-produce. Numbers don't lie. In 2025, EOS didn't just grow, they exploded. We're talking about a 632% revenue jump. That's like a small local coffee shop turning into a national franchise overnight. ESS? Their revenue actually shrank. They're in a transition phase, which is a polite consultant way of saying the engine stalled while they were trying to swap it out. You can have the best battery in the world, but if you build it by hand, you're dead. EOS is winning because they've gone full robot. Their Project Amaze has cut the number of weld points by 98%. Imagine trying to build a Lego castle with 100 pieces versus just 2 pieces. That's the efficiency gap. While EOS is scaling to 8 gigawatts, ESS is still struggling to find the cash for their next automated line. In America, the government is basically writing checks to battery makers. EOS got a $21 million thank you note from the taxman just for building in the US. This IRA 45X policy acts like a bulletproof vest for their profit margins. If you aren't building domestic content, you're fighting with one hand tied behind your back. If you're Google or Amazon, you don't care about the cheapest battery. You care about the battery that won't burn your billion-dollar data center down. Zinc and iron don't catch fire, period. As these tech giants build AI hubs, they are going to buy these LDES systems by the truckload. This is the killer app that will make this industry mainstream. Time for the survival scorecard. EOS has about 32 months of gas in the tank at their current spending rate. That's a long road trip. ESS, they've got maybe 5 months. Unless a knight in shining armor, like Honeywell, comes to save them, ESS is walking on a very thin tightrope over a very deep canyon. Where is the money coming from? For EOS, 81% is the US of A. They've even cracked the UK market. But look at ESS. They actually had negative international revenue because they had to pay back customers in Australia for a deal that went sideways. That's a tough pill to swallow when you're already short on cash. Scaling up is like climbing a mountain while carrying a massive backpack of debt. EOS is spending heavily, but they are building a capacity peak. By 2027, they'll have enough factory space to power half of New York for 12 hours. It's expensive, but as long as the capacity grows faster than the debt, they win the long game. Here is the finish line. 2026 is about surviving the integration. 2027 is about the first green quarter, actual profit. If EOS hits that 8 gigawatt target by the end of next year, they transition from a quote-quote-quote risky startup to a utility powerhouse. ESS? Their roadmap is basically a giant help wanted sign for refinancing. So what's the bottom line? If you're looking for a solid bet on the AI energy boom, EOS is the infrastructure play. They have the cash, the policy support, and the scale. ESS has brilliant tech, but it's a high-stakes gamble. My advice? Follow the money, and right now, the money is flowing into EOS. The energy world is changing faster than ever. If you want the full-page deep dive on these companies, or you need a custom analysis for your own portfolio, hit us up at HDIN Research. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments. Are you Team Zinc or Team Iron? Thanks for watching.